before any woman has sex with a guy, he has to qualify himself to her before she accepts that intimacy, right? So the same is true that women have to qualify themselves to men if they want relationship and commitment.
So this is the problem with this situation, is the idea is that men are sexual beings and women are emotional beings. You can't give anybody a one-size-fits-all ultimatum, because it never works. You see, I want to explain how I am, and this will give you a good, clear view of why this will never work for me, because you say that there's a qualification for a man to have sex with me. He has to qualify. You put too much value in men having access sexually. To me, that's the lesser end of it. The emotional side is higher, because understand this, you can easily feel sexual attraction to someone, but it's very hard to feel emotional attraction to a person. That's my perspective. And I find that a lot of the time I feel like men are more emotional than I am in this regard, because they put so much value into sex, because they assume for a woman to want to have sex with them that it must mean that I must like them because I want to have sex with them. I'm here to say I definitely do not like everyone I want to have sex with at all. I've literally watched Forensic File episodes and thought that the guy was still very sexually attractive despite doing really terrible things that I don't even share on YouTube, because it is way too vulgar, scary, creeped out, and like, what the heck? I didn't even know people were that twisted and messed up to do that to people, kinds of things. Okay, so obviously, I can feel sexual attraction to men I think are vile, evil, devil, demonic individuals that I feel sexual attraction to. If they were the only type of men around that I was sexually attracted to, I would maybe have sex with them if it was safe to do. So what I'm saying here is that I can hate someone I want to have sex with. To be in a relationship with someone is a whole different story. It takes so much more effort inside. And it's like, it's so much sacrifice. It's not like what people try to make it out to be, where women are just walking around looking to any man for a relationship. Because that's what we really want. We don't really want sex, we want an emotional connection. Anytime we have sex, we want an emotional connection. That's the idea. That's not personally the case for me. There are many men, not many, but there have been men that I'd be on a date with, and I would feel so annoyed by them. So annoyed. And I felt like the only way we could make this night worth it is if we fuck, basically. Because that's the only thing that they could really present to me that was worth anything. Everything else was an annoyance. I didn't want to get to know them. I didn't want anything to do with them. I wish they didn't even talk in some cases. I just wanted to use their body, basically, to get off. So to me, it's just like, I don't get why people have this stereotype based off of a gender. It's not like that for every woman. It's not like that for every man. It's just not like that, okay? People work different ways. People want different things. Different things make someone want a relationship, and different things make a person want sex, you know. And this is regardless of our sex, our biological sex. Lastly, one other part I wanted to put in this is, why would we want a relationship from any man? That's such a burden, okay? That's expecting so much out of men, out of all men. So you're saying all men have this value of a relationship. Do you know what relationships cause? Body bags, beating up people, STDs. You know, children being in split homes because of divorce. And that's a good situation considering what I just listed off. You guys talk about security, but to me, the way I see it is, it's a breach of security when we talk about relationships with men. Because you never know which man is really going to be good enough for a relationship, or is he really just going to be something that drags you down at best, or someone who takes you out of this world? You do understand that men are bigger than women, so they're technically always a breach of security. I'd even say they're a breach of security when you have sex with them. The only thing is, when you have sex with them, it's only for a short period of time. So you're giving them only a little, just enough trust for a small amount of time. Just like you would a repairman. You let a repairman into your home, but do you want to build a life with the repairman? Do you want the repairman to live with you for the rest of your life and basically risk being taken out of this world by the repairman, who has every power in his hands, basically, to destroy you with his bare hands at any point, at any time? You know, he has to be special, okay? He has to be worth it to risk it. To me, that's how I see it. When it comes to relationships, he has to be worth it. He's not any man. If he's any man, he's a breach of security, you know. And another part of this is, you guys talk about protection, and protection never made any sense, because last I checked, men die just like women die. So if he's a part of protection, is he bulletproof? Because last I checked, men are not bulletproof. So I don't see how men are a sign of protection. I don't feel men are a sign of protection in any regard. You know, I feel a gun is protection, but a man is not protection. A man can die from a bullet just like a woman can. It is what it is, you know? So I kind of find the reasons you guys say someone wants a relationship are the reasons I just find very unappealing. Why would I want someone bigger, stronger, in wanting, from my perspective, to control my life? Because relationships do control your life. They need to be something you're very happy in, so then you don't recognize that relationship is controlling your life. why would I also want to add to all of what I just listed a man who makes more money than me, so has more power than me, and has more leverage over me? So he can control me even more now? You see my point? And this, after all that I'm saying here, all the danger of relationships, all the control, power dynamic problems that could occur, all the fake idea of protection when in reality there is no protection, because men aren't bulletproof. So why are we pretending? After all that, I am not against relationships. I'm just against the idea that any man is relationship material, and as a woman, I just go out and look for men to be in a relationship with. When that's not how I think. I think you have to qualify yourself for a relationship. And I think that honestly, people have to qualify themselves for a relationship. You see, the breach of security is a two-way street. If you watch Forensic Files, you'd already know this. Women kill their husbands, and men kill their wives. Both ways. It's not uncommon either way. So it's a breach in security. But you have to qualify as being worth taking all those risks because you actually really do like the person and really do have the capability of loving that person. That, to me, is how a man proves he's worth a relationship. And to go into a relationship, you have to mutually qualify for that relationship. It's not like women ask anyone if they want a relationship. No, it's like women should qualify men that they want in a relationship and not just look for any man. That's desperate and stupid, and you're going to end up miserable. You could end up miserable because you're screaming, yelling, and attacking each other every day. You could be miserable because you throw knives at each other all day. You could be miserable because your partner sleeps with the same sex boldly and openly in your face. You could be miserable for so many freaking reasons. But what entering a relationship and entering marriage is taking a chance because you love that person enough and you enjoy your relationship with that person enough to basically overlook the risk. So that's all I have to say in this video. I think that it's a two-way street, and I also think that I don't think men control relationships. I think people control relationships, both people involved, and both should be vetting properly. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye.